see if this is working. Gameplay. Toby. Alright, let me see. Where are you? That's not my USB. This is. Make sure this is on. That's on. Looks good. Alright, let me see. Is this on now? What a freaking pain in the butt this has been, I tell you that. Just changing. Completely restart the computer. I think we're all on now. A little shoot at work. Let's see. Is my mic on? Testing. That looks good. One or more eye tracking processors are not working. Please restart. I just restarted the freaking computer. Alright, so what if I restart the game? Oh. I was gonna say, that's kind of rough. That's not working. Eye tracker. Start. You've got to be freaking kidding me. We're going good so far here. Alright. So I just wanted to see where the heck we left off. Alright. Just gotta go over there. Alright. That's good. Does it still work? That still works good. Alright, so this is Stitzer. I was working on this for, I don't know, a couple months. I think there's definitely some new versions out, so maybe before I get too in depth on it, stream-wise, because I do want to stream some Fireman at some point. And I am already pretty vested in this. I can't tell you how many hours I actually have. But we're on year 2 right now, August. Let me see, what do we got? 19. We were spreading poopy on the field. I don't know what the heck. Oh, we were spraying manure. liquid as well. We got silage in here, so we were in the middle of mixing a wagon. Anhydrous ammonia. We were doing things. These are sugar beets. No, soybeans. Sugar beets. Let's see. How's our corn actually before we do anything? I think we were drying last time. Dry corn we're full on. Okay, so we got a payday coming. Let's see. We'll do that. Now I gotta figure out where the heck we're dumping. Just trying to get back into the swing of where I left off here. Oh, before we do too much, I have got to fix devices. That's all right. Let's see if I just unplug this for a minute. Supposed to do this in the spring of the year, but I was so busy with grass and haying. I forgot to. I always forget what these controls are. Dry corn is not accepted here. Well, that's not great. Not great at all. June was the time. Anybody else take dry corn? Where the heck is it bringing me? Excuse me. Hold on a second. Get this thing out. Oh. Need to find out where the heck this is. It's exactly what I thought. It's at our frickin'. Huh. Okay, so that's. They don't take dry corn. That's what I was wondering, if it was our farm. There's gotta be other dry corn here, though. Dry alfalfa. Missing field type. This is where we are. I think I'm gonna have to put a frickin'. I'm gonna have to cheat it a minute. Which sucks, but this map isn't done. Hasn't been done. Productions. I think we don't sell in points, right? Biomass. Is that dried corn? A farmer's kiosk. Alright. I'll put a bulk buy spot right here. Wherever the heck I am. There we go. Sucks, but that's the way she goes. I think we ought to put the old C15 in this thing too. After we get this corn dumped off. I don't think this is the same engine I'm running on the login server. Yep. Now what key is it to change? Close cover. Is it like O? No. P? Definitely not. I? U? U. And while that's doing that, we're gonna customize this brick. Yeah, we're at 3406. We don't need a stretched. We need a short wheelbase. We want the cleaners. The visor's good. Dual straight. Flap. Yep. Wet kit. Tank steps. Tint. Extra chrome. Everything else looks good. That's more better. That's more better. No C15. Don't shift 67 times. Sucks my head tracking's acting a fool. That's the wrong one. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if we can't get that fixed. Alright. That looks good. That's still freaking broke. Toby, this should tell me. No, she's still broke. I don't know what's going on with that thing. I think we got enough stuff in one little spot here. Nice little payday finally. I'm gonna do. I ain't hit nothing. Kind of weird. Perfect. We're gonna get all of this. Put this guy over here, leave him be. Let that corn dry off a little bit more. In the bin. What do we got? We got looks like we ended up forgetting to do some here. Did we pull more corn? Hold on, I gotta do a quick frickin' reminder here. Yeah, this is all corn. Growing, okay. There's a little pond in there I didn't know we had. Alright. Big field of grass. And we've got more corn over here. No, this is grass. Okay, that's ready to harvest. So that was really the only field that we had frickin'. No? Okay. Alright, so that's good. I guess we're caught up on that. I said, it's been a good month and a half since I've even touched this game, so, or this farm. I was enjoying it, but I was playing it in the middle, about 3-4 o'clock in the morning before going out logging, so I don't really remember where I left off, to be honest with you. Let me see. There it is. So he's going, the anhydrous isn't though. So I'll pull the anhydrous, I guess, out of the field. That's slurry. Where's the anhydrous? There we go. Still haven't decided what I want to do with this field yet. If I want to till it in. It's just an awkward field. They got 4 different strips going through it. I didn't realize I had a bucket full of manure there. Alright, that's good with that. This guy's not going yet. What were we mowing with? I don't even know. Let's see, is anything going on here? I don't hear it start up. This is one of our mower units here. Was I gonna roll this thing? Like, does that do anything? It's just for stubble, isn't it? That's what I thought. I don't really know what I was thinking with the roller, to be honest. Alright, we got our balers in there. Where the heck is my mower? Well, that's not good. That may just be a mod issue. Freaking, what is going on with that? Freaking head was folded inside of itself. Huh. Alright. Bale and twine. Where is my mower? It can't just have a bat wing. Let me see. Yeah, we got one of them. That's for the around the fields. What the heck did I have for a mower? No. I have one of these. I think I had a John Deere outfitted with a... I don't remember. Been so long. I don't know. Oh, that's what happened. I don't see my... Yeah, I don't see my mower that I was running. Huh. I guess. That's 3 meters. 4, 4, 4, 5. I think we're just gonna go with that frickin' John Deere Moco. I'll have to remember to grab that. Excuse me. 260. Put some extra step. Bacon. We'll finance this for 2 years. Now, where did that go? I know I just tested that feature too, because I lost it on the login server. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I had a really nice mower that I got off Itch. But I've been kind of updating as I go, even though I'm not farming. I've been updating still, and I think I remember messing something up with it. It's either that or it's sitting out in the field here somewhere, because it was a attachment. Field work, let's do 4. Start job. Frickin' trucking right along, I'll tell you that. I was gonna say, in the right light, that almost looks like it's frickin' tatted, but it's definitely not. Alright, what have we got next here to catch up on? We got the old girls we're working on. I guess we can start slinging some crap. I can remember what button does what. No. Active. Wait, what? No, stop. Alright. Apparently I'm going to have to do this the other way. Application rate, auto. I don't know. I don't know what all that means. What is up? Oh, for sure. I'll add you right up. Just keep talking. Love these guys. Add me on Discord. It's got to be a ploy that works because they do it every single stream. What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube Shorts? Looks like you guys are... You got 104. You guys are watching the narrow version. If you go over to the channel, Rubber Side Down, you can watch the full screen. Or if you like the shorts, you can watch the shorts. You get a better shot of me picking my nose. Yeah, I'm just generally I'm doing logging for the most part, but not tonight. Tonight we did a little bit of Battlefield and then absolutely sucked on that the past 2 nights. I think I'm just playing it when I'm completely beat. I need to play that game when I'm kind of fresh. So this game is just a little chill game to play. That's why I enjoy the farming side. I mean, the logging side's pretty enjoyable too, but you get a little bit of desync or somebody's not having a good bout at it with the multiplayer, and it kind of put its damper on the relaxing part. So the farming side, I just kind of putter on it. I know I need to update the map. I don't know how much has actually changed, but it's very playable at the moment, so that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll wait till the full map release comes out just to get a big reveal on how much has actually changed. don't know why the hell I got a truck parked right here. No clue. Alright. Where the heck were we? $144. Holy crap. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Try to get this mess cleaned up a little bit. Oh, my level indicator's not working. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't really need it. Hello, 186 people on the shorts. So you guys are doing good. So it's kind of a shot in the dark stream, so that's really cool to kind of see. 193. Pretty freaking awesome. Just shooting up. $202. Yeah, this YouTube vertical streaming is freaking pretty kick butt. I don't usually see that kind of numbers. $208 people watching. Nobody saying a word. I guess that's the whole thing with shorts too, though. Oh, we got her stuck. Yeah, we got her stuck. Stuck on the cow poop. Must be I didn't hit the right spot there. Must have got some underneath it. Try not to take out the rear end here. Pretty sure you wouldn't be reefing on the drive there. We got a two-wheel drive on this thing? No, it's four-wheel, okay. No, two-wheel drive's on the VT. $231 people watching. That is freaking awesome. You guys that are freaking watching out there on the vertical, you guys play this or first time seeing it? We got a limb. Let's take that right off here and see. B. Let's see, do I have a chainsaw? We do. Come on. Just want the limb. Just give me the limb. That's where the limb's registering, I guess. In case y'all didn't realize, I've got all over on Twitch, I've got a English European bot troll, whatever, and you can only tell that by the fact that they say hello mate. They're so polite, even the Suzette, what's up? How you doing? Been a while. We got 3 people watching on the horizontal and 276 on the frickin' vertical. Am I the only chatter? Well, you're the only chatter on the horizontal. I've got, like I said, 276 people watching on the YouTube Shorts. And then I don't know how many people are watching on Twitch, because I don't have that chat up. But Restream puts both comment section in the same chat. So right now you are, but you've got pretty close to 300 people that are kind of listening. If that makes any sense, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you think it makes sense. It doesn't make no sense to me. I just learned about this streaming vertical, horizontal, and to Twitch stuff, so apparently I was a little bit late to the party with it all. Velcro's the one that told me, and I got Velcro started in streaming last year, so here I've been streaming for what, almost 10 years now, 13 years, something like that. Yeah, actually, my son wasn't even born, and he's 10 years old now. I started out by doing motorcycle vlogs. Yeah, that had to be 2-3 years before he was even born. Happy to see me back. Well, I'm happy to see you. It's hard to remember all the regulars that would come in, especially after being on hiatus for so long. I mean, it's been a long summer. Been a good summer, but been a long one. Spread some more poop on the fields. $309 people. That is sick. What are you running as far as equipment? John Deere, primarily. I kind of run what I own. And including lawnmowers, I think I have around 8 John Deeres. A little biased on it, you know. That, and I worked for John Deere for 4 years, so got a little bit of that green blood in me, unless it's logging equipment. I do like John Deere logging equipment, but I just bought a Timberjack skidder this year, so of course I'm a pretty big fan of Timberjack and always have been, but they were bought out by John Deere back in 2000, 2006, something like that. Basically ruined the name. And then I guess, new discovery to me, Tiger Cat was actually doing all the new innovations with logging, and supposedly I just watched a YouTube short that when John Deere bought out Timberjack, some of the engineers from Timberjack actually went to Tiger Cat, so that kind of makes sense on why Tiger Cat is kind of leading the way now. I mean, depending on who you talk to, right? But as far as I'm concerned, I've run a lot of the logging equipment, and Tiger Cat is really nicely balanced. I do like some of the things John Deere does. Tiger Cat still has some problems with the rear end. Not the rear end per se, but like hydraulic lines in the wintertime going to the rear arch. They've got pockets that they still haven't got figured out. We've tried mud flaps. One year I bought a whole bunch of Harbor Freight sponges and I stuck them in, because what you'll get is like negative 20, negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you get a batch of 30 plus weather, so you got the snow melting, and then overnight it freezes right up, so you got to make sure you dig out them pockets in the rear arch every night, or you'll start the machine up and tear the hydraulic lines right out of it, which I've done that, so that's definitely a bad spot. Me and my friend had a map. On that map, and I ran that farm, and he ran the custom farm, so he did all my chopping. Yeah, I was half tempted to do that, do like chopping contracts or something like that. I don't know. I just bought a dedicated server yesterday for the login side, that way we can test it, and so far so good with it. But none of the guys were on tonight that I had seen. I didn't really message anybody, but I did a little bit of Battlefield before. I think I did about an hour and a half of that. Absolutely sucked. And then I ended that and figured, why not come over and try to show off a little bit of the fireman action that we've got going on. Spreaders leaving ruts, yeah. I got the old super floats on her right now, but I also think I have 2 times deformation on, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna leave ruts. How this manure got pushed out here. Yeah, we just had a rain event. I think in the last time I was on, because I was chopping in the rain. So the soil's probably still wet. I seen some puddles in there. Good thing it doesn't really mean a hill of beans in Farming Sim, right? If you want to play realistically, I guess it does, but realistically, I know that it doesn't really add up to nothing yet. But it may affect the yield in the future. We'll see. They've just got to get this fishing, I don't know what the heck you want to call it, DLC pushed out, and maybe they'll come back to reality and start working on their game. What chopper you using? Claws. I haven't upgraded the chopper yet. So we don't chop too much. I mean, we chop the crap out of the farm. We've got all of our come on. We've got everything packed as far as bins packed with maize, making silage. The silage pad was full. I do have to check the cows out and see if they're close to being at that hungry state, but this farm definitely has a lot of mouths to feed. Still not producing milk. Are you playing on 25? That is one thing that I don't understand. I don't know if I broke my my game. 349 people watching on the vertical. Whoa. But yeah, my milk 0%. Main dairy. I mean, everything's got stuff in it. Nothing is empty, but the productivity is at 0%, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, she's 27, so I think it's 18 months. Yeah, can reproduce. They require water, and I'm pretty sure it can't actually give these guys water. For whatever reason, they decided that was too much realism in 22, and they don't actually require water. So I've tried to. I actually bought the skid steer tank. Uh-oh. Maybe they do require water. How are we here? Animals' health. Food, milk, straw, manure, slurry. Reproduction's at 0. She's 2 years, 2 months. So she's within age. Overall good. Metabolism is high. Health is low. Extremely high health. Thing that I don't understand is my water is empty now, which doesn't make any sense. They were full, but I can't seem to fill them. You've played this map before. Is there a way? Is there a way to fill these up? I mean, I had the skid steer tank on. See, like these guys have got water, but it doesn't say anything about water. Overall health is average. 2 years, 2 months. Quality is extremely low. I don't understand. Pregnant? No. Reproduction? 0. Can reproduce. No suitable animals. I don't understand. I don't know. I never did, but I'm not sure. But I got milk. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. I did every single one of these barns. I mean, this doesn't even have a milking parlor. This one over here doesn't either. I mean, I'll show you the main. Actually, I think this one does. Right, yeah, there's the milk. Whew, excuse me. There's the milk buy point. Come on. So there's a tank. Okay. But I mean, unless there's a... Ooh, we got a pallet in here. Uh-oh. Do I have that pallet or something? I might have that pallet. I do. I have that pallet in my hands. Dang it. I bugged it. I never did, but I'm sure. I don't know. So it's definitely that time though. Holy crap, we're at 12:30. 12:30. How long have we been going? An hour. Not bad. We got 2 loads of dried corn. Out. And we fertilized the field. But with the amount of people watching up here on the frickin' or here on the vertical, I am very impressed. I might do this tomorrow. We're supposed to have another frickin' rain day. See the water in the field still? It's kind of a weird spot to have a puddle there, but it did just get done raining in game. So that's, I'm guessing, why we're getting so many ruts. What is the fishing DLC for? Fishing. Don't ask me why, man. So many things they could have actually done and taken their time with, and they're adding fishing. Like I said a couple days ago, man, I wish they would just go full hog into farming, and if they have a big enough crew to work on these side projects like fishing, like, you know, getting the boats, excuse me, the boats in the water and all this other stuff, make a game for it. You've got everything with the modders to make the game what it is, like what this is. I'm not playing with anything the game actually provided, except for the platform, you know. Make a logging game. Make it Logging Simulator 2025. Make Fishing Simulator 2020. Just branch out. Don't pack it all into one game if you're going to go whole hog like that, you know. I'm kind of interested to see the Steam reviews when they drop the fishing DLC or the Highlands or whatever. I'll get it to strictly probably stream it, I'm sure. Maybe I won't, just because it really doesn't apply to me at all, but I know it's going to be kind of a hot button topic for a while, so as much as I really hate to support it, it might be a view deal, and who knows? Maybe the new map has some new stuff in it, you know. They're all about showing the muddy tires and all this. Well, let's see what they've put into this new map. Kind of interested to see with that, if they've actually done anything, because it's all wheel ruts and getting stuck in fields and this, that, and the other. So we'll see. We'll see. Yet we still have them, but they're going after the gusto. They're not catering to anybody except for themselves right now. They're trying to bring in the most eyes they can with what they have. And a fishing DLC, I mean, you're pulling a whole different community into the game then. I mean, there's going to be specific people out there that all they do is play Rapala this and Bash Pro and Fishing Planet and, you know, them type of games. And a couple of them are probably going to buy Farming Sim to play the new fishing DLC. That's kind of where I'm at with it. They're just trying to leech more people over to this platform, because I don't really see any demand for it. I mean, the squad might have had a couple camping videos, and maybe they use jet skis, or I'm broken. I've still got that freaking pallet in my hands. And whenever you use super strength and something gets stuck in your hands, you can't enter vehicles. It's a lovely, lovely bug. I'm gonna have to tab. No. Try to find that skid steer. There we go. The old muck out skid steer, but we're going to use the loader, of course. Get out of the way. If I scoop you up, you're going into the field. Come on. Get out of here. Oh, we got some broken manure. Yeah, you can't scoop it up when it's broke. I'll have to restart the game. Get out of the way. Alright, where else do we have manure? Right here on the road. Alright, we'll use up that. Oh gosh. Let's see. It's quicker to go the other way. There we go. My track AR is broken, so I can't use that tonight. So everything is third person. Wait, so we can get stuck now with this? I don't know. That's what they're leading on to. I've watched a couple of their videos, and realistically, it looks like CGI. I will do a little stream on it if it's anything special. If I can keep anybody from buying it. Or if I can keep one person from buying it, if it's a load of trash. I hope we can get started, but just keep your hopes low. That's all I can say. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but you know this platform. You want to be able to get stuck, give the modders some time. Give them guys some time. I'm sure they'll have something. I mean, I was just watching my my 2019 stream with Woodsy 2 nights ago. We were working on making a Tiger Cat 630, a cable winch skidder, like a 608. So we were working on that, but we went back to looking at old maps of farming, or I'm sorry, logging, and I think we nailed Calidor or something like that we wanted to maybe bring back. And I was logging on there, and the modders had some mud script on it, and it was good. I mean, it beat the graphics on this. So yeah, I mean, and to think that was 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe 6. So, and that was all modders. That wasn't Giants stuff. That was somebody had actually made it, so you actually had wheel ruts, you had wheel tracks. You know, it was cool. And now we've got wheel ruts, kind of, sort of, sometimes when it wants to work. And you can get stuck. I have gotten stuck in fields before. Although I do have, like I said, 2 times deformation on, so I think that might have had 5 times deformation on. And like I've got 2-wheel drive tractors that right now, if I went into this field when it was raining, I would get stuck, you know. So you can already, but the graphics are going to have to come a heck of a lot further than they are, and I don't know how much more they can really do with this engine. You know, we're not talking Unreal Engine 5. You want to see some decent looking graphics. I know it's very young still, but I think it's like Ultimate Farmer or something like that. They're working on their farming game. I think it's on Facebook. I believe they actually have Ultimate Farmer videos on a YouTube channel, so check them out. That's definitely a game to watch. I do have a press pass with them, so hopefully I'll be getting a key as soon as a beta or test comes out. So hopefully we'll be able to test it out and, you know, actually give Farming Sim some run for their money. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's my frickin' pallet. You bastard. I can't take it out of my dang hands. It's like a Klingon. Get away from me. Oh, I got a tab, that's right. Yep. So we'll get this field done. I wonder if I can't make that thing disappear. Yeah, we'll leave it be. It'll be fine. We'll restart the game. And tomorrow she should be back up and running better. Is that map going to be American? Not to my knowledge. Juan, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. Hello. Sorry I missed your comment. We got her now. Or game. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I didn't really dig in too much with it, but I know it's been, I know a lot of people have heard of it, because I think Velcro had mentioned it in the stream, and I was like, oh yeah, I told him to get on their Facebook page, because he's making content on YouTube, and I told him to post his channel on there and see if he can't get a press kit, because that would be really good for his channel, I think, when that game comes out, to be able to get some new eye footage, you know. That might take him and get him started. So, like I said, I don't know if the game's going to come out in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I really don't have much info on it, so we will have to wait and see. Now, what does this big old rock of frickin' manure do over here? Does this actually collect anything? Like, is it possible to scoop from? Nope, just a rock. Hit R. No. I don't know. I don't know what that does. Maybe I can fill up my... Oh. Maybe I could fill up my tractor from it? If it's American, it'll kill Farm Sim. Well, look at Cattle and Crops, man. That game had my heart. I was waiting for mod support for it. You know, that was what, back in 14? Oh, it does. not filling me up any though. Manure. Start filling. Oh, it is filling. Okay. So you back up to the giant turd here, and you can fill up your trailer from it. Isn't that something? If it's American, it'll kill fire. Well, like I said, we'll see. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Does this work? Game capture. Window. Full screen application. No. That didn't work. Let's see. Window title must match. I don't know. How do I do this? Hold on. Stand by. Farming sim. Okay, and then I'll make a new. Display capture. Automatic. Odyssey. Will that work? Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Ultimate Farmer. So this is the graphics that they've got so far. Let you look at the pictures. Game. Ultimate Farmer is a farming simulator or simulation project in development focused on developing a grounded and technical experience shaped by realism, player input, a long-term expandability instead of recreating what already exists. We are exploring what a modern farming simulator can truly become, starting from the soil up. The game will prioritize physics, driving systems, flexible gameplay, and meaningful interactions in terrain, crops, and machinery. Every feature is being considered with depth in mind. So there you go. Currently planning, experimenting, and laying out technical groundwork, focused areas of soil behavior, crop cycles, machinery, physics, overall game structure. We are also gathering. There you go. That's so. If you got a YouTube channel, do it. I do wish cattle and crops was man. Yeah. Playable prototypes will be built to validate core systems such as field interaction, driving mechanics, and growth logic. Alright, so good. The concept and the vision was what they were at when I first found them. Good, so they're in pre-development now. Once stable, a beta version will be shared with a limited group of testers for structured feedback and refinement. This stage will focus on performance, balance, and usability, public roadmap, and expansions. New features, models, and collaborations will be shaped by player input. Future updates will include extended equipment, multiplayer planning, And the integration of modding tools. Big go, big go. Launch planning. When the game meets standard we're aiming for, we'll announce full release plans, including distribute platform support and long-term support strategies. Bingo. Players can buy their own parcels of land, basic terrain editing, plowing, cultivating, seeding, crop growth cycles, linked to soil state and time, core farming machinery, tractor, plow, seeder, harvester, realistic machinery, handling with weights, traction and fuel consumption, attachments that interact with the soil and the crops, planting, growing, harvesting, storing, starter crops, wheat, barley, corn, yield affected by boy oh boy. I feel like this is cattle and crops all over again. Basic marketplace to sell harvested crops. Prices fluctuate, blah blah blah. Simple money loop, sell crops, buy fuel, seed, and small upgrades. Weather and time system, day-night cycles, simple weather, sun, rain, overcast, that affects growth and the harvesting conditions. Awesome. Season frameworks prepared for later update. Player progression and farm expansion. Unlock new fields, better equipment, or small buildings as money grows. So it's not a you start with a frickin' spade. From the sounds of it, you know, there's a lot of these farming things out there where you start with a frickin' garden bed or a little greenhouse, you know. Starter progression is tied to crop yields and machine upgrades. Simple save, load system for continue. Yeah. We know expectations are high, and we welcome honest feedback. We won't get everything right at first, but we were here to build something worth doing, one system at a time. And there's the get involved. So if you, like I said, if you got a TikTok, if you got anything, maybe they'll have some sort of race. What are you talking about? Don't give the Giants any more ideas. Next, they're gonna freaking go into NASCAR. You gotta mold a field on the inside of the NASCAR track. Ultimate Farmer is developed by a small independent group of creators, programmers, consultants who share a common goal to refine the farming simulator can be. Each member brings and holds experience from their respective fields, which is game development, agricultural design, technology. Our approach is collaborated and transparent, built on shared passion for realism, innovation, long-term development. While the project remains in pre-production, the foundation is already being shaped by a team that values precision, authenticity, and creative freedom. Boy, my English is... I know the words, I just don't know how to make them come out my mouth. Okay, so we get to know the... machinery mechanics analyst. Like that. Animation and rigging. Wonder what rigging has to do with. That would be kind of cool. Huh. So they're looking for help. That would be cool. Brands? Really? Modding. For modders, your voice matters. From the very beginning, Ultimate Farmer has been shaped by the modding community. Most of us started here experimenting, learning, and pushing boundaries through creativity. We know that the best ideas often come from the players who build, test, and share their own work. That is why the modding is not an overnight or overthought for Ultimate Farmer. It is one of the long-term pillars of the project. That is the longest pillar of the project. When your game gets boring or nothing's going on and you don't have the modders keep your game going. Our goal is to create an open and flexible environment that allows creators to build freely with tools that make sense. Put your money where your mouth is, game. Documentation that helps in a system designed to grow alongside the community. We are still in very early design phase, and you'll see I add words and I skip over words at times, so bear with me. Which makes this the right time to listen. If you're a modder, creator, developer with ideas that could make modding better, we want to hear from you, whether it's about scripting tools, file structures, workshop, and interrogation, and what's the other word? Whatever. Physics adjustment, or the new approach to the in-game customizations. Your input will directly shape the foundation of Ultimate Farmer. No hidden barrier or artificial limits on creative projects. A focus on long-term modding stability and clear documentation. Early access for tools before public release. Wow, that's freaking awesome. So we might have freaking mods day one. A transparent approach where the community feedback guides and evaluation for. Wow. This is cool. This is all new stuff here. The community response to Ultimate Farmer has been incredible, showing strong demand for a more realistic and technically advanced farming simulator. Ooh, I'm not throwing a name out there. This update shares insight from early feedback, outlines our development. Oh, I don't really want to read all that, but from the comments and the community analysis shared online, several coincided with expectations have emerged. Many players want to experience more realistic physics and terrain behavior where soil reacts to machinery. Traction matters. Tractors do matter too. And ground conditions change with the weather and repeated use. Huge right there. That's why I wanted to read this part. But most importantly, modding support. Others have spoken about the need for genuine, I'm screwing myself up with a cursor, competition in the genre, which we need horribly. A project that can push the boundaries to inspire inspiration. I almost think that I read that these guys were using that new engine too. I don't know what the heck it's called. But that's huge. That's huge. They're putting this stuff out there now. Media. The Polish rival Farming Simulator 25, which focuses on realism, is stepping out of the shadows. The creators want Ultimate Farmer to be a dream come true for fans. The poll challenges farming. They're already throwing names out there. That's cool. That's cool. But we need to see something. We don't need to be throwing names yet. Do they have anything on YouTube? No, I am subscribed, so as soon as they put up a video. But there you go. If you want to get with a YouTube channel, make sure you hit that bell icon. You can see my bells hit. I'm subscribed, so as soon as the first video pops up, it's going to come to me, hopefully. As long as YouTube's actually working that week. 401 viewers on the vertical. Hi, YouTube Shorts. We got 4 on the regular size, so that's pretty cool. Row crop ready, autocorrect. I don't know. They didn't say anything about RCR. But The community will. But yeah, this is, I don't know. I'm hoping they're not, they haven't got a Kickstarter yet. Ooh, they do have Patreons. Or patrons. Media. Let's see. This isn't even in English. Well, that's not a great sign. So doesn't look like it'll be American. But that's, whatever. Modders can make whatever they want. We need a good core. And you know what? The ground here and the ground there is very different. But if they can get a mixture, I'm alright with it. As long as we can avoid the fence rows for everything. But yeah. Let's see. That's what we've got. Which is kind of exciting. What the heck is that? I got pallets underneath my truck now. See, this is the stuff. This is the stuff we're talking about. I got a pallet stuck to my character. I got pallets of frickin' cow meal. It's just about tipping my truck right over. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, my guess is Giants are probably aware. My biggest thing is I don't know how crooked the gaming side is. I'm wondering if something shady didn't happen with Cattle and Crops. Like I heard that their lead designer or whatever left, and then somebody else came in and completely botched up the project. I'm hoping. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical still. It's all in writing. We haven't seen anything. The website does have more information on it than the last time I read it, so something is going on. And I don't think it would take very long for them to make a game like this. Like I said, I think Giants already has 2026 done, or 2027, and now they're on a beach in frickin' wherever, relaxing it up. Because I feel like these field textures really haven't changed in many, 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 many years. I mean, look, what was Cattle and Crops out in 12, 14, something like that, which was 10 years ago now, over 10 years ago. And we just now got in 2025 a little bit of a taste of ground deformation. So that's 10 years after the competition, or more than 10 years after the competition. I think Cattle and Crops was dried up by 2015. Well, hey, Giants may be on their game. How about Giants get on the game? This is still not a year old. You've got DLCs that you can be pumping out to make a little bit of money, but make the DLCs worth something. I don't think they could change engines at this time, but if Giants wanted to actually have something to bring to the table, look at an engine. This engine is garbage. I mean, you get frickin' 30, 40 trees on the ground and the game just turns into a mush pit. You know? Same thing with bales. I think the bales saving grace is now the grass bales will disappear after so many. I mean, I had to have probably around 200-300 bales on the ground, and I was getting ready to do a live stream. I was going to do like a One Lonely Farmer deal, doing large scale bale operation. And then I come in and I fast travel time a day, and all my bales disappeared because of withering or something like that. They were left out in the rain, even though it was a day or 2 days or whatever the heck it was by the time I had all the bales done. So, and I actually had frame lag from it, you know. I got a brand new computer with a 5070 Super or TI or something like that. And, you know, right now I'm pulling 61 frames, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's nothing. But like on the login server, I'll be at 130 frames. I'll cut 20, 30 trees and I'll be down in the 30 range, you know? So it's just I don't know. I don't know. That's with deleting stumps, getting rid of limbs, getting rid of all that other stuff, so. And don't get me wrong, I do enjoy this. That's why we're streaming on it right now. You know, it does look good, you know, compared to the other ones, but it's mods. You know, to me, this is just it's the mods. The modders made the tractors look good. Like I said, I really don't have anything to compare it to here. I mean, here, this is with my shaders off, right? That's with my shaders off. That's what the model looks like. You know, say that's being biased. We'll go to their frickin', that's mods. Creme de la creme here. Okay, with a shader, you got some reflections now. You got some. Okay, just I don't know. Rubber looks like trash. Put the shaders on. Okay, yeah, that looks like rubber now. But without it, it looks like Play-Doh. I don't know. I'm not trying to bash them too bad, but I mean, come on. We gotta be a little bit serious here. We need competition. It's taken them a while to get somewhat. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to wrap it up there. We are done with spreading that field. And I've got pallets following me, so I've got to restart this anyway. I'm going to restart the computer. And probably, if it's a rain day tomorrow, I'll probably stream more on this, or maybe I'll download the newest version and we'll get started on a new one. But either way, guys, if you guys enjoyed, remember to hit that thumbs up button. Guys, on the short side, if you guys enjoy a little bit of Farm Sim, Battlefield 6, Farming Sim, logging, that's the primary thing of the channel. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. Susan, I think it's Susan's son, or Suzette. Thank you for coming in. It would help them to switch to Unreal. That's the one, Unreal. For the next game. What? Yeah, I don't know. Is it even possible for them to do it now? I know that's what Out of Aura is doing. They're in the process of flopping over. So either way, 507 viewers on the shorts. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. God bless y'all, and we will see you next time.